What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be taking it nice and easy. This one's for beginners, especially those who are barely starting out on guitar. We're going to take some chords and start adding some rhythm to them, one strum patterns, and just get you going from there. So let's get started. Okay, everyone, so as I said, this is just barely getting it going. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with this video at all. So when we're playing chords or anything like that, there's a couple elements you want to keep in mind with what your left hand is doing and what your right hand is doing. First of all, with the left, when you're playing the chord, let's say if the chord is G major, you want to just get used to the shape first. You don't want to worry about playing it with the rhythm, worrying about the right hand. You want to just worry about getting the shape inside your fingers. And to do that, what I like to do is I like to look at this as a shape. If I'm playing G major, I like to play with the four-finger style G major. You could play with the three, even like that. But you want to see it as maybe like something as a shape of what it looks like to you. So what I mean by that is with this G major, I see it kind of looks like an outline of a C. The letter C, I'm going here, here, and then kind of around to here and here. And even though I'm playing just these four strings really, I'm kind of just letting it contour to my hand. I see more of a C shape here for a G major chord. So when I play it, I have that in my mind of how it's going to be shaped in my hand. So when I play a C chord, it looks kind of like this. So when I drop it in there, notice my fingers didn't really change anything because I got the C shape to put into the frame. That's pretty important in the beginning because most people, or at least for me, they learn by attaching ideas to other ideas. You know, everything works as one unit, and to see the big picture, a lot of little things have to add up. So looking at this G chord, we got the C shape. The next thing is to say the chord name as you play it. A lot of my students in the beginning, they including myself, when you have all these chords you're going over, it's hard to keep up with which one's which and identify which one's which. So when I play G major, I say G major. You can even say to yourself that it looks like the C shape. So I'll say G major has the shape of a C. The letter C, of course, right? So that would be the first thing. The next thing is take your hand off, put it back on. Get that shape nice and in your hand. That's step one right here. And every time, once again, G major, C shape, G major, C shape. And once again, your hand will start holding it eventually. It's okay if you start by one finger, by one finger, by one finger, by one finger. That's not a big deal. That's going to take some time to get used to. But once again, adding that shape on top can help you identify quicker what you're trying to do. The next thing you want to do with that chord is, we always hear counting. In music, you hear and a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they come in on the next one. So what that is about is it's just the rhythm of the song. We usually count things in 4/4 time signatures. That means you get 4 quarter notes per bar before it starts over. So it would look like this. One strum on one, hold for the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's as easy as it gets, guys. Right there is just being able to hold a rhythm and have one chord and identify it. That is the first step. Now, some people like to move their hand in the rhythm like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. What I like to do usually, I would usually use my head like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or some people tap their foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. The most important thing though is understand where the downbeat is on the numbers. Okay? Now, when we do this, the thing we want to keep in mind is where we're going next. So that's all the elements you need to start playing. But now you want to start adding another chord to the idea. So let's go to C major. So C major looks like this. So we're going to start this over again. We're going to start off by saying, okay, what does this shape look like to me? To me, in my opinion, it looks like an escalator or like an elevator or something going at a down angle. So I got this top part, middle part, bottom part kind of going at a slant, 45-degree angle, if you will. But I am identifying what it looks like to me to attach it in my head. Okay, you can always work by single plucking notes, just to make sure it sounds nice and clean for yourself, and then strum through. But if we're working on it as a chord, once again, you want to get the shape, play it. Get the shape, play it. Now, once again, you may not be able to put them all down evenly, but you want to start eventually getting to that habit where you can. And it does take time, guys. It's not going to happen in a week, in a month. It's going to take a while. It's a struggle because you're teaching yourself the vowel systems of how to play something. So the next thing I would do is I would take my G, which looks like a C letter, and just work it into my C. G, C. I wouldn't worry about counting. I wouldn't worry about anything else. I would just worry about playing those two chords. And if that's enough for the day, great. If you're struggling with that, great. Stop here and come back. Because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put that on a rhythm. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch to C for the next 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you notice, I am holding those notes out for the duration of 4 counts. If you can't do that, that is okay. You may just want to play G real quick on the 1, and then start moving over while you count the rest of them out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but did you get it on the next one where the chord would line up? If you can, great. If you can't, fine. Take some more time, work on it. I see so many people beat themselves up about they can't keep up with the rhythm or play things at any level, all the way up to advanced, from beginning to advanced. You want to understand you're developing a relationship with an instrument. And depending on how long, it could be for the rest of your life. And you'll notice your body and the habits you put into practice and stuff, they change over time as you get better. And you'll start noticing, hey, these things work for me and these things don't. Or maybe I should try a different approach. But the idea is you want to just keep it going and practice consistently, you know, daily if you can. We'll talk more about that at the end. Anyway, so G chord. 1, 2, move over, 3, 4, and 1. 2, start moving back, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you could do that, great. If not, you can even slow this video down from normal speed to maybe 80% or 60%. I do that with my students all the time. We slow videos down that they're learning cover songs or whatever, and we just play it at 60. Then we'll raise it to 70 when they're ready, so on and so forth. So, the last chord we're going to be talking about is a D major. A D major to me looks kind of like a D. Right here, I have a line going down to draw the D, and this creates the D, so it looks like a D. So for me, D major. So we're going to say these out loud. Once again, same thing. Start off, D major. Single pluck the notes. D major starts on the 4th string. Strum it. Single pluck. I missed a note. Excuse me, I missed a note in there. That's fine. Not a big deal. So then once you feel comfortable with D major, let's just put them all in the order. Okay, so we got G major. Looks like a C shape. C major. Say them out loud to yourself if you need to. That's fine, if it helps you learn. Looks like an escalator or a downward angle. D major reminds me kind of like a D already, right there. Now the hand, the way it fits in your hand, it just should feel comfortable. You may have to change where your thumb is. If you leave your thumb the same on all 3, it may not work. For G major, I like to keep it nice and high. C major, I kind of throw it a little bit more like this. And then D major, I kind of throw it kind of high as well. If it feels comfortable, great. That's what works. If not, maneuver it around a little bit. So now, we'll put this in the same context, guys. We're going to go G major for 4, C, D, and back. We'll do this 2 times, okay? So it's going to go 1, 2, ready, play, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4, and D, 2, 3, 4, and G. We were gonna do 2 times, but I thought of an idea. Let's do it. I'm not gonna hold the chord. I'm just gonna count it. I'm gonna count it a little slower too. So let's just play it one on the 1, change over if need be, get to the next chord quicker if need be. 1, 2, 3, 4, and G major. 2, 3, 4, and C major. Go to switch. 2, 3, 4, and D major. 2, 3, 4, and G. One more time. 2, 3. Let's start on G again, actually. 4. Let's do it again. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4, and C. If you can't hold your notes, 2, 3, 4, and D. 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. Great job, guys. So if you can get that far, good job. If you can't, it's not that big a deal for now. It's okay to not have the chords sound perfect for a while, guys. It takes time to develop that skill, or whatever time it may take just to develop the pronunciations of the notes. That's fine. The last thing I want to leave you with this, guys, is this stuff does take time. As far as if you practice it more often than not, like let's say you're doing like, oh, I'm going to just practice it 2 hours a day to get quicker at it. That's not how this works. What I've learned and what I've noticed is if you just practice them for 5 minutes a day and then you move on to something else, 5 minutes a day, but with intention, practicing your chords and your strumming patterns. You do that 5 times a week, you're going to get further than practicing 2 hours for 2 days a week, or 2 hours of this 5 days a week. And that's because you're going to burn out on yourself. Oh, it's so mundane because I'm playing these chords over and over and over for 2 hours just to get over that hump. I'll tell you what, guys, there's always another hill, there's always another mountain to climb. And it's not about how quick you can get there. You'll start realizing music is a journey, okay? And it sounds super cliche, but it is, because it's taken me the better part of 30 years as a player to realize that, because I used to practice 9 hours a day. And I realized a lot on that journey of, it gets you quicker sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't, until you have the motor function or the motor skills of what you're trying to do. So in the beginning, take it nice and slow. Don't worry about over practice. If 5 minutes feels like you need more time, try 10 on these chords specifically or anything else. And that should be enough. Thank you guys for watching this guitar lesson video. If you want guitar lessons or anything like that, I'll leave that in the description below. I will catch you guys on the next one.